Welcome to A Shot of Ag. I'm your host, Rob Sharkey. I live just outside the small town of Bradford, Illinois. I know the importance of what a small restaurant or small cafe, maybe even a good bar, means to a small town. But it seems like so many times it's like a revolving door. But there are some towns that have that staple, that place that has been there and that the whole town loves. And I always think to myself, what are they doing different than everybody else? Well, today we're going to be talking with Megan Couch, the owner of Red's. How you doing, Megan?
I'm good. How are you?
Meg's is in Sheffield, Illinois, which if people in Peoria have never been to Sheffield, how would they get there?
Route 40.
Yeah, straight up Route 40, and you got to kick a little bit on 6, right?
Yeah, just for like 3 miles.
Yeah. Psycho Silo,
Yep. We love Silo. Yes.
how far away from?
3 miles.
Is that it?
Like you hit 40 or you hit 6 and they're just right on the corner.
Okay. All right. I'm not blowing smoke. Your place in Sheffield. When we go there, Emily's like, are we going to find a spot to eat? You guys are busy. You're consistently busy.
It's good. We love it.
Well, let's start from the beginning. How did you get started in the restaurant/bar business?
Well, actually, my first job was in a restaurant and bar in Tisquoia called Kelly's Place.
Oh,
It's
yes.
no longer there anymore.
It
The actual
isn't?
Kelly's, somebody else bought it.
Oh,
But Kelly retired. Good for her. But yeah, I started there. And then when I moved to
They had
Sheffield,
tacos.
Indian tacos.
Yeah,
They
I
were the
remember- yeah.
best. They were the best.
anyway. Okay.
But then I moved to Sheffield with my brother, and then I started working at 6 and 34.
I don't know what that is.
John Cernovich owned it. He owned Cerno's Bar and Grill in Kewanee.
Oh, now that would be like the other place you're talking about Staples.
Yeah,
that
huge
place,
staple. Over
it's
20 years.
Same way. It's always busy.
Yeah,
So I don't get it. He owned,
6 and 34.
which is where you're at?
Yes, right before Reds was 6 and 34.
Oh, okay. So, how long had they owned that?
I think he had it for 7 or 8 years. I worked there for about 7 years.
Well, when did the place that you own, when did that originally start? Like the beginning, the history of it.
Of Reds, the
Yeah.
whole building?
Was that
Or-
with Cerno?
No, there's been so many owners.
Oh, okay.
So many.
Again, it's like a revolving door.
It's been there forever.
And you've got a picture of it, right?
Yep.
Now, I saw this picture and it did
cool.
It didn't make any sense to
No,
me.
it doesn't.
Because I've been in your place, I'm like, is it a mirror image or something? Because you've got the bar here, but that's not there anymore.
Nope, it's back on the other side.
So it's flipped over. And this, like where the bar is, that's a bunch of booths.
Yep. And I do believe they've moved it a couple times.
Did you move them?
No.
So when you got there, it's the way it is.
Yeah, the layout's the same.
Okay, that's a pretty cool picture.
I
They
love
got
it.
the cigars. You should sell cigars.
Yeah. I don't know about that now.
Yeah, that looks like more of a like they're selling ice cream.
Curly's Cafe.
Is that what it is? Was this a kitchen in the back?
Yep. Where
Which-
the games are now. Our games and our bathrooms are back here, but their kitchen was there.
Okay. All right. So you started in Tisquoia, and then you went to the place you own now, and you were just what, like a waitress?
No, I started out doing dishes when I
Oh.
was 17. Dishes, I learned how to cook, and then I went out front. Just do whatever you got to do.
Out front. Does that mean a waitress?
Oh, front of house, waitress, bartend.
Okay.
whatever.
You were
Whatever is
bartending at
needed.
17 or whatever?
Well, no.
Maybe it is
19, I think
Sheffield.
19. We're going to say 19.
You didn't own it, you can say.
We'll just say 19. Get nobody in trouble.
So how did that progress then?
After then,
Yeah.
John just said basically he wanted to be done. And he said, do you want this opportunity? And I was like, oh, I don't know if that's a good idea or not. And then I was like, well, I'm young, so why not give it a try? I've done everything in the business, so I'm glad I did it.
So how old were you when you bought it?
23.
23 years old.
Paid it off in 10 years.
You're kidding me.
No, it was really,
Really?
yeah, it was great.
So I'm trying to think of what I was doing at 23, and it wasn't anything constructive at all.
It wasn't always constructive, but
I can't imagine that was a ton of work to.
it was, yeah.
Are you a workaholic?
I mean, not as much anymore, but I definitely was. I like to work.
Do you like those first years? Do you have any idea, like a guess, like how many hours you're putting in a week?
I don't know, 80 at least, probably.
Were you open every day?
We did 7 days a week. Now
Yeah.
we're just 5, thankfully.
What days do you take off?
Monday, Tuesdays. The ones everybody takes off
Yeah,
because
what-
they're not profitable.
Is that why?
Yeah.
It's like you want to go out on a Monday and Tuesday. You got to Google first.
Correct. And that really does suck, trying to go somewhere on our days off because everywhere is closed.
So now you got to imagine, well, what if I do open Monday because I'll be the only place? Have you thought about that?
We have thought about opening just the bar on Mondays and Tuesdays because we don't have another bar in Sheffield. It's just us for the bar portion.
That doesn't make. How many churches do you have in Sheffield?
I don't know, 3, 4?
Because I think that's a state law. For every church, you're supposed to have a bar, and something's off of whack then.
I know. We definitely need another bar in Sheffield, in
Sheffield,
my opinion.
they've got some good things going for them. We had the people that were running the Royal Mart.
Yep.
And there's a health clinic, and I mean, so you guys have got some good things going, but it seems like these bars, these restaurants, they have a hard time bringing back the locals time and time again. I don't see that as a problem with you. So my question is, what are you doing different?
I don't know. I mean, the food part is like just consistent food. But the bar part, I don't know. Just be friendly. I just don't wish I said that.
The food part is absolutely 100% correct because that's the thing. I don't even need like the best food in the world, but when I go to a place, I want to know what want to know what I'm expecting.
Yep.
So if I'm going to go back there, I want the same experience that I had last time.
Yep.
You're always consistent, but I can't imagine. I don't run a restaurant, but I can't imagine you have the same cook all the time. How do you keep the consistency?
You just have to train them and hope they listen to you.
Do you have a problem finding people?
I mean, right now, no, knock on wood.
I don't
But yes,
think
in
this
the
is
past,
not real wood.
we're going to pretend. But in the past, it has been very hard sometimes to get help that's good,
Yeah.
that cares. Yeah.
It seems like you are able to hold on to employees.
Yeah, my manager's been with me the whole time, 13 years.
Really? Mm-hmm. Okay. And
Carly.
why? Okay. Again, you got to give up some of your secrets because people are looking at you going, how did they make it?
I don't know. I think a lot of it we have really good customers. And I mean, they make good money doing what they do, and why not?
So
5-hour shift, you know?
I've been in there, and you have a lot of farmers. They are not good customers
Why?
because we complain a lot and we're cheap.
I don't know. You think that's true? I don't think that's true.
It's damn true. We're always
I mean,
grumpy.
I can think of a couple, but not overall.
Out of all the customers you have, which one do you like the least?
Why would I answer that question?
Somebody came to mind.
Yeah, no. I don't know anybody. I don't know who you're talking about at all.
Going back to when you were 23 and you bought this place, what were some of the biggest hurdles that you can remember?
Honestly, just getting respect from certain types of people.
Farmers.
Oh, it's always farmers. No, but that was probably the worst. You would say you wanted something and they wouldn't do it because I was young and they just thought I didn't know what I was doing. So we just had to prove them wrong.
Did you have to like hammer down with a firm
Yeah,
fist?
I mean, I became not a nice person sometimes.
Well, sometimes you
But
kind of have to,
I had to, yeah.
or else you wouldn't be owning this place.
No, they would have just walked all over me. So
Yeah. Do you think that's sometimes what people, because a lot of times they'll start and they'll want to be friends with all the people that work with them, and what you being 10 minutes late turns into an hour late, that type of thing. Do you think that happens to a lot of these places?
yeah,
But
I don't know. You can only put up with it for so long.
yeah. It always kills me because people that do that, it's like that's your place, that's your dream, and you're letting other people tank it. Do you think it's just because they want to be liked?
I don't know. I just don't think some people are maybe good at just telling people off, or like this is what you signed up to do, and you have to do it. And if you don't want to do it, then too bad. And I'm sorry, but you got to go.
Okay.
Because I mean, I was walked. People walked all over me in the beginning for years because I was too nice.
Yeah. Well, you're
But
23.
it's either it's that, or I mean, you lose everything. Like you have to, tell them like this is how we're doing. If you don't like it, too bad. Then you got to go because you're gonna lose everything, and you can't do that. I mean, what was the point of working so many hours?
Well, see, that's the thing. I think you're very humble in the fact that you're like, I had to do this. You were 23 years old. I don't think most people have the maturity or the experience to know that they have to step up to do that. But maybe some of it has to go with the fact that you said that you were started at what age at Tisquaw?
Oh, 14 at Kelly's. Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably had some. Did
Seen
you
a lot.
tell me about the first experience there at Kelly's when your first job?
Oh, and I didn't know how to use a mop bucket. That's so embarrassing. But I didn't, and yeah, that was just embarrassing.
Do you remember that now when you have a new employee?
Yes, that doesn't know how to do dishes or do laundry, or you have to teach them the very basics. Yeah.
You have to have a
But
lot
we've
of,
all been there. I mean, you have to learn somehow.
I would imagine it takes a lot of patience.
Yeah, sometimes I just have somebody else do it.
That's delegating as part of being a manager and an owner, though.
It is, and I did my time.
So you bought the bar. You've added on to it, haven't you?
Oh my gosh, we added on so much. More than what the original square footage is, we've added on. And it's been wonderful for us.
So what all have you added?
We put another bar outside, more seating. We ended up doing garage doors, 2 years ago, I think? There's a stage out there. And then we've always had volleyball courts. And we're going to do roly-boly. That's the next thing.
What?
Bring back roly-boly.
I don't know what that is.
I think it's a Belgian game. They play it in like Anawan, Mineral, Atkinson.
They do a
all
lot
around
of
us.
weird stuff
I
up
do,
there.
I know, and I didn't know what it was either, but people really like it in our
Is
area.
it like
so
bowling?
I think it's more like horseshoes,
Oh, okay.
but with like a rolly ball. I don't know.
You going to do that on the sand?
No, I think that has to be done on like lime.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess I will have to.
You'll have to check it out because where the volleyball courts is, it'll be back.
Okay.
Where we just fenced in more area.
Do you putting the volleyball courts in there? Do you think that's helped your business?
Oh, they were there before, but they're wonderful. This year we had 18 teams, 9 Wednesday and 9 on Thursday. It's great. People eat, drink, they have a great time.
So like
Leagues.
A league, yeah. I can't think of the name of it. Are those local people?
Yeah.
So you being in Sheffield, you're kind of in an oddity, right? You have Princeton, you have Kewanee that are 15
Yeah.
apart. And then north and south, not a whole lot. Buda, woo. Yeah, so where are you drawing people in from?
I think all over, really. I think we've done well. 45 minutes around, I would say, on average, we do.
They'll come from 45 minutes, huh? Oh,
Yeah,
that's.
it's great.
I don't mean this as an insult, but I mean
okay.
you're just a bar,
I
right?
know.
It's not
Just-
like fine food or something like that.
People just say it's like better than bar food because they'll say it's like bar food, but it's not. It's better than bar food. And I really appreciate that.
The food is, I mean, it's fantastic. It is consistent, and when you say medium rare, the burger comes out medium rare. Yeah.
We try.
Your waitresses are kind of mean, though.
No, they're not. I mean, if you deserve it, yeah.
Well, I like to take hunters there, and then they'll go there on their own. They'll come back, and they're like, man, these waitresses are really rough on us.
I mean, I know who you're talking about. And if you give it to them, they're allowed to give it back to a certain degree.
I'm pretty sure they deserved it.
Oh, God. I don't think Steph ever waited on you, though.
I don't know who that is.
She gets more riled up.
Oh, well, we did. They don't need that. Yeah.
It's funny, though.
So did you put on a kitchen, too?
No.
The kitchen was already there?
And the kitchen is small. We kind of landlocked ourselves, and we did the walk-in cooler and the freezer. And then we did the walkway, and then the volleyball courts were there. So it's not, you can't really move it anymore.
Well,
Unless we
there's-
move everything.
And there's road on each side, right? So you can't like take over.
Correct.
Yeah. Unless, would you ever move? Yeah, because
No.
that's,
It's Reds.
well, and that's, okay, let's take the German restaurant in Bradford, right?
That was a good
He was
restaurant.
absolutely slaughtering it and then went to Peoria.
I know.
Did not work.
I know.
And that was the end of it. So do you keep that in mind? Because there's probably people that are like, you need to be a bigger place. You need to take over
All
the
the
dollar
time.
store.
You need more seating. You need more of this. I'm like, we can't though. Like our kitchen is so small, and I don't want to go to another place
Yeah.
because why would you change it? Because you know, when places remodel, and then people will go in and be like, oh, the food's not the same anymore.
Yeah. Well,
You can't win.
everybody so everybody wants to go to a place that has a lot of people in it, but yet they don't want to be by people.
Correct, and they don't want to wait. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, your stuff comes out pretty fast, though.
We try. I mean, I just go back there. We all help each other.
How many times now would you have to step in as a cook?
Well, I cook every lunch shift.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then right now, this time of year, like Fridays, sometimes they get really busy, so I'll go back and help. Or if something seems to be taking longer than it should, then I'll just go back and throw my apron on and try to get them caught up.
What's the goal for the future? Is it to be just
Retire early.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't really know if that'll happen, but that would be great.
Okay.
Travel.
Oh yeah.
I love to travel.
Bora Bora.
Yes. I wanted to go when I hit my 10-year mark, but then COVID hit. So that didn't happen.
Oh.
But COVID really wasn't that bad for us overall. We
For-
kind of got lucky.
For Reds?
Yeah.
Did you guys close?
I mean, we closed in the beginning they made us close?
Like 2 weeks, everything closed, right?
I can't really remember.
Yeah.
It seems like a long time ago.
Did
No,
you,
but we didn't really follow a lot of the rules. The masking,
You can say that now.
you know. But yeah, we only got turned in twice, so it's fine.
Oh, that's not bad,
Not
actually.
bad at all.
Yeah. Probably the same person.
No, I know who they were, and they were definitely different people.
All right. Now, you're a humble person. You don't like to talk about yourself, but now you have to. Okay?
Okay.
Tell me about all the things you have done to give back to the community.
I don't know. I just feel like when somebody asks, I try to always give something. I do a lot for the school, I feel like. I don't know if you can say it that way. Does that sound rude or weird?
Didn't
No?
I just say you have to talk about yourself? This is a time you're being forced to brag about yourself.
I don't know. I donate for the school, to the town. The fire department just asked for something for kids, and I can't even remember. I just
Do you just write
try
a check?
I just try to donate as much as I can.
Actually, I need some stuff for a project that we're doing.
No,
Is it because I
For
live in
what?
Bradford?
it's because you're a farmer, remember?
Touche. It says something to give back, and again, it's rare that you see a restaurant like that. I can think of one in Kiwani, what we talked about. Two. The Mexican restaurant's killing it there too,
Yeah.
and then you guys in Sheffield. I don't know. Used to be Spoons in
That's
Princeton.
back. They reopened.
I just realized people in Peoria could care less about restaurants.
They have a lot of choices.
You should come up north. We do have some
Yes.
really good stuff. What does it take how long of a drive was it to get here from Peoria?
Oh, well, today the weather was not nice, but what was it, 45 minutes normally, I think?
That's not
50
bad.
minutes? No, it's
Yeah.
not bad at all.
Yeah.
It's easy.
So in the summer, you got Psycho Silo. That
Love Silo. They bring us a lot of traffic.
for people that have no idea what it is, explain what that is.
What Silo is?
Yeah.
It's like an outside biker bar,
Yeah.
but you don't have, I mean, it's kid friendly. It's,
You can drive a minivan there, right? Not get beat
yeah,
up.
you could drive a four-wheeler, a side-by-side, a bicycle. They don't care. Nobody
Yeah.
cares. It's just a place to hang out. It's really cool.
It kind of has that feel like maybe that's what I would see out in Sturgis. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes sense.
So they bring in a ton of people every weekend in the summer, and here you are 3 miles away. They have food out there, right?
Thriving, yes.
But
And I appreciate them. They tell people to come over. So it's great.
yeah, that's if there's ever a time like maybe we're like, now let's not go to Reds because it's a Saturday night in the summer and it's gorgeous out, and we know we're not going to get in.
And we're going to be hammered.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
You-
It's crazy to go from summertime to this time of year, because you get bored. You're just bored because you're
what are you
so used
talking
to
about?
going
We were
crazy.
just in there last week, and we took the
But
last.
it's not the same pace. It's totally different. It can still be full, but it's not the same thing as summertime crazy. Summertime is a different beast.
With those doors on the outside part, can you run that all year?
The garage doors? Yeah.
The outside bar, with the outside bar.
The shed, yeah.
Yeah.
We call it the shed. That's what we named it. But yeah, we put a heater in there. So I think we use it Thursdays through Sundays, just not Wednesdays.
And how often do you have music?
Rarely anymore. We had it more in the summertime, but it didn't really pull a whole lot.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
I generally don't go when they have bands.
Seriously?
It's always.
Too loud?
I didn't say that
I
because that's
did.
what an old man would say.
No, I agree with you though.
Yeah, it's generally too loud, and I appreciate local musicians, but sometimes.
No, I agree. We've had disagreements with bands in the past because they are too loud. And
Yeah.
they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I turned it down." It's like, "Yeah, saying when I'm going to go turn the thermostat up," which I'm not going to do either. But it's the same thing. They just pretend. And I'm like, "We can still hear it."
Yeah.
And I hate that cuz I don't like when the music is too loud.
I don't think the camera guy agrees. I think he.
He
Volume
likes it
up.
loud.
No, okay, he agrees with it. See, everybody agrees. Yeah. Have you ever
No.
thought about like doing like a juggler or something like that?
A juggler?
I don't know, something
No.
like you ever seen those people that bring their dogs in that do the tricks? Just anything to entertain. So that's the thing. You don't need to entertain people because you're serving cold drinks and good food.
I don't know. What do you mean? Why would I bring in a juggler? You mean like a comedian? Is that a better? I don't understand.
What if I wanted to watch somebody juggle?
Who wants that?
You ever seen that, dude? Sometimes they get like 5 up there. Can you do that?
No.
I appreciate the skill it
Well,
takes.
I'm glad you.
I would
like
love
that.
to eat a delicious breakfast burger at Red's while watching
While
somebody
we juggle them.
juggle chainsaws. How about that?
Sure.
That would
Sure.
be too loud too. Chocolate
God.
Labs,
Oh, my dogs. Yes, I have 3 chocolate labs.
3 of them. Are they all adult?
No, one's 3, and then the other 2 are 6 months old.
Oh, are puppies. Are they litter mates?
Yep.
Okay. Is there any other dog in the world besides a chocolate lab?
We've had 2 other labs, and one was yellow and one was black. So yeah, it's only chocolate labs now.
Do you know what my wife has?
What?
She has a French bulldog.
Oh, they're cute.
No,
Why not?
no. And not only are they ugly, but they are dumb as a stump. You see this bell right here? This bell has more use in this world than her dog, my dog, my wife's dog. Now I have a
It's
yellow
just to be a
lab.
companion, a buddy.
It's an idiot.
That's your opinion.
Okay. Stop by and meet my dog
thanks.
sometime, and then meet my wife's dog, and you tell me you disagree with me.
I would probably lie, so it's fine.
Are you on social media?
Yeah, just Facebook.
Okay.
I don't really
what's-
do a lot.
is
It's
it-
just Reds on Facebook.
Okay.
Reds Barn Grill, I believe.
And is it mainly do mainly people check that to see if you're open?
Yeah. I mean, we close one time, and then for the next 3 weeks, they call, "Are you open today?" I'm like, "Oh my God."
What, you just closed because you closed?
Yeah, I can't remember. Like, we'll just close for one day. Oh, we went to a wedding, so instead of closing the whole weekend, we just closed Saturday. So, whatever. But I lost my train of thought. But they would call just because we just closed for one wedding. Then they'll call for a while
Okay.
to see if we're open.
What is the most popular drink?
Beer. Draft beer is very popular
Or
again.
which one?
Let's say Coal Creek.
That's what I drink because I drink the local stuff.
They
right?
love that.
Yeah, but I think you only had one on tap.
Yeah, we only have one Coal Creek. We have 5 tap handles
Yeah.
right now. I want to get more, but we need to move the system into the basement. So we have more space for it. And my husband's going to hate that.
You know, I've thought of something. Why are you fighting spreading out? Second story.
No.
You could
That
have
sounds like a liability.
okay. focus. You could just go up instead of out. You could even like
No.
do parking up there.
No, yeah.
Or you could do like the motorcycles from Psycho Silo could do like a jump off the second.
It's a great idea.
It really is.
I wonder how much my insurance would be.
Well, you don't have to buy insurance. That's,
You don't have
legally,
to.
you don't have to.
That would work well.
I love your place.
Well, thank you.
My family loves your place. It's a place that Emily and I will go to have a beer and a burger, but it's also a place that we will bring our 15-year-old to. You know, it's you've found that rare mix of a good place to just hang out and have fun, but yet the kids and the family are welcome too. Food's always consistent. Yeah, I should be charging you for a commercial here, but your place is amazing, and I think
Thank
you ought
you.
to be really proud of it.
Thank you.
So, Megan Couch, thank you for being here.
Oh, thank you very
Everybody
much.
else, catch you next time.